Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a first listen to ATEEZ's new Treasure Epilogue Action to Answer album. Answer was just an amazing comeback song. I loved it a lot. Probably my favorite song out of the whole Treasure project as well. But ATEEZ is already back with another mini album. It honestly hasn't been that long since Wonderland came out. But this is the last album of the Treasure project. Now, I think I did say that the Alta Action album would be the last album in the Treasure project, but nope, I was completely wrong because they released the Action to Answer album. As usual, I didn't really see any highlight medleys and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure it's always going to be amazing because the past albums I've listened to so far with the ATEEZ, all the ATEEZ albums are amazing in and of itself. So let's just dive right into this album. Man, first album listen of 2020. Alright, ATEEZ it is. But there are 5 songs on this album, but since I already reacted to Answer, they're only going to be reacting to 4 songs. You guys can check out my reaction to the Answer music video. I'll leave it down in the description below. But this will be a very short album listen compared to the last one, All the Action, so yeah, very short video. But let's just get started with the first song called Horizon, or in Korean, Jipyeongsan, and that means horizon in Korean, so yeah. Let's just get listening to this. Oh, I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna like this. This sound reminds me of like K-pop in like the 2010s, 2011s. I really like how ATEEZ does a lot of EDM songs. I think that really fits them. Oh. Okay. Interesting drops. They always make the drops really interesting. During this part, it's really fast paced. Like the beat is like really fast, but then when you get to the chorus, it's like it slows down. It's like half the beat. Even during this part, it's really slow. I think since this is the last album, like the Epilogue, I think most of the songs have to do with like the end of the journey, you know? Because like this song talks about like going over the horizon. So like we're gonna go over the horizon now. I like this part. I really like this part. Oh. See, they always bring something new to the last chorus. I like it. I love it. It's always hype. They always end the song with hype. That was a very strong start to the album. But like I said before, I think the lyrics really have to do with like the end of the journey, it being the end. Off to new beginnings it is, you know. I'm pretty sure this whole album is actually going to be like that because this is technically the Epilogue album, you know. So like we thought that the Wonderland was the end of the journey, but no, it's Answer that's like the end of the journey. And like, well, I mean, if Answer's technically the Epilogue, then I guess you could consider Wonderland the end, and then the Epilogue just comes after. Like this is the final finale, like type of thing, you know. But I really love this type of sound. It honestly sounds like a little different than the usual EDM songs that ATEEZ has done before. Maybe it's because they added that like poppy synth to it, and it's definitely got like 2011, 10 vibes. So they've been making like decade-old K-pop songs, you know, in the next decade. Oh, but that was a great song to start off the album with. Now we're gonna move on to the next song called Star 1117, or is it Star 1117? I don't know. Maybe in Korean they might call it like 별 1117, something like that. I don't know. But I don't know what to expect, so let's just get listening to Star 1117 by ATEEZ. Okay. It's one of those songs. Okay. I'm gonna like this a lot too. Did we finally get like ballad ATEEZ? No, it's too early to think that. Because it's gonna pick it up in the chorus, I feel like. Oh. Oh, I love these chords. Alright, yeah, this is definitely ballad ATEEZ. Okay. Oh, it's in major. So it sounds like more happy than it does like sad, but it's still emotional, you know? Is this song for a fandom? I think it is. I was gonna say, I feel like I only heard Minky at the beginning. Okay, there's Hongjun. That means Hongjun got to sing, right? I love this song. It's like, it's so simple in terms of like chord progression and just like structure, but like, I love this song a lot. So far, that is my favorite song on this album. This album's not that long, so I feel like I've already chosen my favorite. I mean, compared to the last album, I'm like, there's so many more songs I gotta listen to, so I can't choose my favorite yet. But like this one, I can like confidently say for sure that this is my favorite song on the album. I feel like this is like the first like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is might be one of the first ballad ATEEZ songs that we've got. I mean, obviously I have to re-listen to all their other albums again, but like, I don't believe there was that type of song in their Say My Name album as well as the Wave Plus Illusion album. But I feel like there was, of course, in the Wonderland album, but I don't remember. So this might be the very first ballad ATEEZ song that we got, and I love it a lot. I love ballads, so I love this song a lot. But let's move on to the next song. This is called Precious, and I heard that this is a full version to Precious Overture from the Wonderland album, and I feel like that was a really short song, right? Because I remember I wanted more, like I wanted to hear more of that, and it was like such a short song. But I mean, I don't know, is it gonna be like something completely new, or is it just gonna be like the Precious Overture song with like an added like extra verse and like stuff? But I mean, I don't know, but let's just get listening to this. Precious by ATEEZ. Yeah, I definitely remember this sound from the Precious Overture. So it might just be more actual like verses and songs besides instrumentation. Yeah, because um, in the overture, I remember this part was all instrumental. Oh! Okay, this is new? There was no singing during this part in the last song, but they added it in. Oh, okay. I love it. There better be like a full dance version for this or something, right? Because I remember I wanted to see a dance for this song, and it was such short. But like, this better be like some dance or something for this song. Oh! Hey! Yeah, I don't know if I can call this a favorite song though, because technically I already heard like a portion of this before, so. Oh, they're gonna build it up so much and hype up the last chorus. Yeah, you hear it? I hear a drop coming. Oh. Hands up. Oh! I hear it. I hear the authentic ATEEZ sound. I did enjoy that they did make a full version to such a short like song from their last album. But like given that I already heard like basically what the song was gonna sound like this is the only song, Precious is probably the only song that I actually knew what it was gonna sound like, considering that I already listened to their last album. So I like the fact that they did make a full version. I did love the verses. The last chorus, amazing. But like I still have to say that Star 1117 is still my favorite song on this album. Cause it's like a completely new song compared to like Precious, which was like already made like a bit and then they just added on to it, you know? And so given that the next song was an outro, I'm pretty sure Star 117 is my favorite song on this album. But as mentioned before, the next song is called Outro, Long Journey. Wasn't the intro to their first album called like Intro Long Journey or something, and it was just narration? So maybe the same is gonna happen for this one, the outro. It might be like some dialogue and whatnot here, you know, narration and stuff. It might just be like some English stuff, you know, that's talking about like the end of the journey. I know they did release like a preview trailer type of thing for Outro Long Journey, but obviously I didn't see it because I knew that they were gonna add this on the album, so I decided to just listen to it myself instead of actually watching something. So I might go watch it by myself in my own time later, but for now let's just listen to Outro Long Journey by ATEEZ.
Did you find your dream? Did you find your treasure?
Oh, this music is heartwarming though, definitely. Like it's so comforting to listen to after the end of the journey, you know. Why does this feel so nostalgic? What? Oh, this was playing at the end of the Answer music video. Oh, I remember this part. Or was it the beginning of the Answer music video? I honestly feel like I've heard some parts of the dialogue before. I just don't know where exactly I heard it from, but for some reason this feels so nostalgic to listen to. But the ending there, the ending of that outro, it honestly felt like the journey wasn't over, you know. They say it's over, but it honestly felt like it wasn't even over. Let's be real here. But like I said before, it's really comforting to listen to, especially when like this is like the end of the journey, right? So it's like that those violins, that cello, it's like it's so good to listen to when it's like the ending and it's like this is it. This is the ending and like you know, with that music playing, it's like oh, the journey's finally over, you know. So can't really say this is like a favorite song. I really don't consider intros and outros and like interludes to be like, you know, official songs in the album. They're just there for like dialogue narration, introducing the album or like ending the album, you know? With that being said, my favorite song on this album is Star 1117. And this was honestly such a short album. It's like, wow, we're already done with this album? Like, that honestly felt like such a short first album listen, but obviously there's like not that many songs. And so, like, honestly wish there was another song. Like, I already said before that I really wanted more of ATEEZ's music after that album. And, like, what a surprise. We already got another song already, no? But it ended just like that, so it's kind of sentimental in a way, I feel like, because the Treasure Project has been going on for such a long time, obviously, and it's finally, need I say that it's ending, like, Let's actually hope that it ends this time. This is the epilogue. Like, they're not gonna bring up some random BS and like be like, oh no, we're still continuing the Treasure series, you know. But this is finally the ending, and it's like it's nice to see them like grow as a group. You know, like when they first debuted, it was like such a. It honestly felt like a weird concept for me, like watching that like pirate concept. I've never seen that in K-pop, but you know, they made a name for themselves. They made their own color. They like created such a huge fandom, made amazing songs, and they've already grown. I feel like they're not even rookies anymore. They've already grown in the K-pop scene after like not even 2 years. It's only been a year and like a month, you know. Actually, a year and like a couple months more like. But I'm really looking forward to what ATEEZ's next project is gonna be like. Are they gonna move away from like the pirate stuff, or like are they gonna still like make some theories and whatnot and some more story, or are they gonna do something completely new? I don't know, but it was fun while it lasted. Let me just say that. But that wraps this video. So what do you guys think about ATEEZ's Action to Answer album? Did you guys love this album? What is your favorite song? What is your least favorite song on this album? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm glad that I did this album as my first album listen of 2020. It's a very short but very amazing album. They definitely made this album very fun and made it stand out. And like I said before, I'm always going to be looking forward to ATEEZ's new albums in the future. So yeah, looking forward to what ATEEZ has planned in the future already. It hasn't even been that long since this album came out, but I'm gonna be looking forward to what other music they perform or they prepare for us in the future. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Hope you guys all have a good day or night. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media, and I hope to see you guys on the next video.